Hey, welcome everyone. Probably a short stream. I'm just running some tests. I've been getting some weird drops in the software, so I just figured I'll test it out. And while I'm testing, I might as well get some work done. But I have to go to dinner here in a minute, so it could be literally like 10 minutes of streaming, then I gotta go. But hopefully everything's fixed. I ran some, well, I didn't run any tests, but I did update the software. So hopefully all the software is up to date, and that'll kill our problem with drop frames and whatnot. Anyways, I'm gonna get into it. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. Shows you what kind of week it's been. I got into Blender, kind of re-evaluated or I don't know. I got used to it again. How's that? I don't know what the word is, but reacquainted. That's what I was looking for. I got reacquainted with Blender. So we'll go ahead and jump right in. And again, with these animations, I just want to make them look like the character is grabbing the board. That was some of the feedback that I received. And then also make them snappier. So I'm going to focus on where the hands are first, and then I'll go to making them snappy. So let's take a look at this. We're in object mode. We're looking at stiffy. Let me go into pose mode. But I want to go in with the board. This animation is only 6 frames long. I'll simply grab this board here. Boom. There we go. And then what do I want to do with the board? Probably just want to reset it. Flip back over. Doesn't have to be perfect, close enough. Take a quick check, make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So in the game, it should be something like that. I got the object mode. I mean, clearly, board needs to be moved. Should be right there. Where's his hand? His hand's pretty close. Let me check the actual in-game animation. This is gonna be a stiffy. What control create a stiffy? L1 and X. Right. Let me show you guys Unity. There we go. L1 and X. It helps if I turn the controller on, huh? Okay, it'll be good. L1X. I mean, it's mostly there. I don't even know if that's worth messing with. Like, his hand is there. I could maybe pull it in just a little bit. I don't know. You guys have to tell me. Is that worth it? Like, we're talking about fractions. I'm I mean, that I'm not gonna worry about that. That's definitely not worth it. In my mind. In my mind, it's not worth it. Okay. So that's stiffy. Let's see what's next. Back in object mode. Pose mode for the character. And let's change this. We're gonna skip Stiffy. Let's take a look at Stalefish. Right there, he should be grabbing the board. Okay, let's check it out over in Unity. Well, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because I forgot to change. There we go. So we'll see what this looks like in Unity. See, let me remind myself. This is a Stalefish, so it's just X. Ew, yeah, he's nowhere near the board. So basically, his hand needs to be near. Needs to be near his heel. And I don't think it needs to be like between his legs, does it? Let me read what a Stalefish is. Okay, yeah, reach outside your trailing knee. And whoa, hold on. Reach outside your trailing knee and grab your board on the heel edge between the bindings with your trailing hand. Oh, so it is between the hands. Well, I'm glad I read that. I'm gonna put it just behind his heel there. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Let me go back into Blender. All right, there we go. Go back into Blender. Swinging up. Boom. I'm not sure what's happening here, but well, that's pretty cool. I already had his hand and his arm already picked up, so that's good. See, this may not have, I may have to change this animation a little bit. Because what I fear is when this happens, his hand will go away from the board, and I don't want that. I don't really care about that. This is what I care about. Oh, let me put the board where I think it might go. It's probably not necessary to move this animation, but I want to do it anyways. Woo. I get too crazy. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty good over here. And obviously, we'll need to move it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to give me an idea of where the board would be. So something like right there. Let's see what this looks like. That's gonna even move. Where does he stop? Frame 18? Yeah. Frame 18. Let's make sure this goes out to 18. And I think what I want to do is, hey, come on, rotate the board a little bit to match his feet. What about there? Pull this back. Oh, I guess I need to take it out of rotation, huh? This back some. Like that. I should probably move this one back as well. There we go. That matches his feet better. All right, let's see what this board does. It moves forward a little bit, but that's okay. All right, let's get back into it. Select our character, go back into pose mode. This is where I want to adjust his arm. That's nice that it's keeping the arm and hand selected for me. Of course, I can only move those one at a time. So I don't even know if I want to move his hand. Upper arm is this one, and this hand is out. Okay. Let's just focus on upper arm. I am in pose mode. Like, why is everything colorful? It's like more colorful than I believe it usually is. That's kind of weird. Whatever. All right, let's pull his hand in. Not that way, this way. That way. Yeah, that way. Let's see if I can dip these shoulders down just a little bit more. Okay, there's a keyframe there, so that's good. Dude, why is everything so colorful? I was working in here earlier. I didn't see all this mess. Is that what I want to adjust? I believe it is. Bring this in just a little bit. I think that's gonna have to do. I can't make his arm longer. Let's grab the arm, this arm, and possibly even the hand. What I'm going to do is make sure that these all stay the same by doing Shift D. Boom. Why is it? Oh, it's because his shoulder is moving. That's why. Okay. Let me grab the shoulder. Or chest, rather. Do a Shift D here. All right. now hopefully everything stays. Yeah, that's looking better. And I guess I could open up his hands. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that, but right there. I could open up his fingies. See if it'll let me. I should have set it where I could see it. All right, hold on. There we go. Let's try that again. I'm probably going overboard with that, but we'll go ahead and run with it. This thingy right here. Maybe not that much. Nope, don't want that. Just this. There we go. See if that looks any better. Not really. Let's take that out. I don't want his fingy doing that. Okay, that one is not. I don't think it's doing what I want it to do. We do Control Shift Z. Yeah, this piggy's messed up. He broke his hand. He's like, oh. Oh, let's just undo all these because that's a mess. There we go. His hand is back to normal. Cool. I'm comfortable with that. Let's leave that. How come? Oh, it's because right here. You know what I can do? I don't necessarily want to do, but let's do it. I'm gonna pull his arm just a little bit back. Hold on, let me catch this.